So today we've got a little bit of a quiz, more of a game for us to play on a video. It's a bit different to the content we usually post, so we want your guys' responses. What do you think of it? Do you want more of it? Let's see how it does on the channel. I like testing the waters with a bit of new content. And without any further ado, I think we should get into it.
Let's get into it.
The video is most likely to. So what we're going to do is we're going to read out a statement that's on the screen. We're going to then close our eyes and then hold up our left or our right hand. For the sake of our positioning, what we'll do, for example, is Cody is our left hand, you'll see it as your right hand, and then I'll be this hand. So let's just say, for example, who's most likely to say something inappropriate in public? Close our eyes. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Would have probably been you, but yeah.
Oh, right. I thought we were going to have a debate. So what we'll do is we'll do those kind of questions and then maybe have a little bit of a reasoning. See if we can kind of come to reason, your point, my point. And like I said, you guys can probably comment down below from watching us and knowing us a little bit. If you think we're being honest or maybe we're lying, put us straight in the comment section below. So without any further ado, let's get in to the idea and the video. Pause the video if any of the statements are needed to.
Okay.
So, this is the question. Buy the other person a gift they hate. So who is most likely to buy the other person a gift that they would hate? Okay then. Right. Have you got your answer? I've got my eyes closed.
Yeah, let's go for it, okay?
3, 2, 1, reveal.
Oh my gosh.
Go on then.
That was a hard one because I feel like, one, we don't particularly like to buy gifts for each other. And if we do, we're always really quite like happy about it.
Yeah.
You know, we're quite grateful for it. I don't think you've ever bought me something where I'm like, I hate that, take it back.
Maybe not hate, hate's a strong word, but I do think that you nail. So if we're going to do anything, so for example, today, we're actually out and about and secretly you went and bought me a tiramisu.
I did.
Now, sometimes your taste in like food, I can get wrong. I sometimes think you like certain things. So when we didn't eat, but we went to the gin place, I thought you'd like the sweet gin. Whereas you didn't, you like the other gin. So I sometimes just get your taste off, whereas you know my taste, you know what I like and what I don't like. Nailed on. You bought me a tiramisu. That is my way to my heart.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking, there's a chance that I might buy you a dessert and you don't really enjoy it. So it's not hate, hate's a strong word. What were you thinking?
Yeah, I found it really hard because I just thought
it's not easy.
We've not really had a scenario that we've been in where like, yeah, it's a tough one. I just said me because I thought, there might have been times where...
To be fair, you would buy more stuff, not as a gift, but you buy more stuff. Like, I don't tend to buy online and stuff, whereas you like, so a lot of my like wardrobe and stuff that I wear is like from you, so there would be a higher chance of you buying something because you tend to buy more stuff.
True.
Whereas when I buy something, it tends to be the wrong thing. So I buy less, but it's usually
not the wrong thing.
Well,
anyway,
there we go. There's the first one.
Question.
Disagreement already. 10 years together and we still don't know what each other likes. That's part of the charm, I guess. Okay then. Next question that we've got coming up. Next one. Send a dirty text to the wrong person.
Right. Okay. Got my answer.
Right. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Not so much a dirty text. It would have been a jokey.
That's kind of what I was thinking. No, do you know what? It's not so much a dirty text because we're always together anyway. So like I said, we don't usually text anything. But what I'm a bugger for, and I really am bad for it, is like misreading a name and sending a text. And it's not so much like I said dirty text, but I've sent like, if we're in group chats, I've sent a message to the wrong group chat or sent something and meant to send it to Cody and I've sent it to like my sister and it's not, that sounds like it would be really inappropriate, but it's just what time are we meeting or what time are we having tea or something and sent it to the wrong person and gone, oh, sorry, wrong person. So I think I'm more likely to mess it up. Not that I would send a dirty text, maybe just a text to the wrong person. That is most likely what we'd do.
Probably.
Yeah?
Yeah. Probably.
Fair enough.
On to the next one.
Not the best so far. I've not got the best track record. Next question.
Ooh.
Say I love you first. That's so hard.
That is hard. Okay.
That's hard. Wait. I'm trying to still think. Yes.
Okay.
Okay then. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
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 I'm a lot more emotional than you.
Yeah.
You're cold. You're callous. You're nasty. You're sly. You're mean. Whereas I'm just.
You just love it.
Yeah, I like that. That's right. Yeah, that's usual.
Move on to the next one. No, I'm joking.
What?
No, yeah, you definitely would. And you probably did as well.
I think I did.
Back in the day, back when we was children.
Yeah, first message. I love you. That was my opening message.
Oh.
Okay, weirdo. Okay, next question. Next question is, get upset over the smallest inconvenience. Inconveniences? Okay.
Oh, that's hard. Because when you say upset, we're saying upset and not angry, right?
I feel like we should vote and then discuss our reasoning or our beliefs.
See, okay.
I feel like we should just read the question.
Okay, read the question.
Answer.
Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
How rude. How rude.
If
you know
that
what?
would have said angry.
That really makes me upset.
If that would have said angry, me all day. Because I feel like
Angry?
I can get quite, not angry, that's wrong, but I can get riled up over the smallest things. And I have to kind of catch myself. And then I'm like, oh, this does not matter. This will not matter tomorrow. So why do I care? Oh, this might not matter next week.
Yeah.
You do get upset only because you do care so much about what everyone thinks of you. Like, it's amazing. It's so
I do, like,
good.
we've even said, like, being open and honest, like, with some of the comments. Sometimes if we get, like, a negative comment, like, on the YouTube channel, we don't get, like, a lot. We get a lot more good than negative.
Yeah.
But definitely with some of the comments, if I'm reading them, it can really, like, when we were getting, like you said, a lot of comments at times, obviously some of them were differing opinions, and it's not like it's negative, but they bog me down more than they bog you down. Like, I read them and I get really attached to what the comment would say. Whereas, you know, you can read them and still, like, kind of message and not feel as emotionally, like, emotionally got to by something. Like, if somebody said something like, oh, you know, why did you say something like that? It really get me, and I make sure that I, like, try to not say it that way going forward. So it's like you said, it is a small inconvenience. I think the comments are a good example. Definitely, I'm a lot more. I think the word's a wimp. I think that's.
No, you're just more in touch with your emotions than me. Definitely. It's not
moving on. It's not very good. Okay, so next question. After that, we're doing pretty well. We've only got one so far that we've not got the same. That's not bad going. I think that's pretty.
And that
good.
was a hard one, actually.
That was a pretty hard one.
Yeah.
So the next question is to be a forgiving parent. So who is most likely to be a forgiving parent?
We know this one, I think. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Picco.
Yeah.
Picco.
Just how I am in general. Yeah. Yeah, Picco is a prime example.
Yeah, Picco's prime example.
He just,
discipline with Picco is like, I mean, I don't think it's like a negative thing, but I think your instant thing is to like not scold him and then be like cuddling him. Like, you're not that bad, but it's definitely like, I think you definitely like spoil him more. I would say spoil him more. Like, treat him like a little baby. Yeah. So I can imagine, like, not that I would be like a disciplinarian, but I would definitely try and keep like.
I think you'd be a little bit better than me. I think I'd be the one that they come to as like the softer parent. I think day to day I might seem a little bit harder, but then I feel like they'd know that I'm the softer one.
Yeah.
Whereas,
but it's weird though.
It's difficult though. That
it's hard. It's a hard one because, like you said, even with kids and stuff. To be honest, like I'm usually
a lot more emotional, and you might be able to chat.
I said you being
understanding where I might be a bit more like.
Yeah, there is that, and I also think it's a tough one because, like you said, with Picco as well, I'd had dogs previously, and we're literally, when it says like the forgiving parent, we've gone off dog owners rather than being like, you know, parents of kids. But yeah, I think with Picco it's a hard one because I instantly thought you with Picco, you did the same. But in all honesty, I've had a dog before, you've never had a dog.
True.
So I know certain things that you should and shouldn't do, whereas you kind of, first dog owner, you kind of done things like you cuddle him when you probably shouldn't, or, you know, you kind of maybe let him on the bed a couple of times when we shouldn't. Yeah. But like you said, it comes with experience. So I think that one, it was a bit of a joke one. In all honesty, I think you'd make a great parent.
Ah, thank you. You too.
Oh, I was waiting for that. Oh God, I'm gonna cry again. Okay, so the next question is:
forget the important dates. Oh, this is hard, right? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, right. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Right, I can back up this and you will have to agree.
I know what you're going to say, and I did think about this.
When it comes to birthdays or anything like that, I never really ever forget. Joe can forget about birthdays and people's things, like anything going on, like photo shoot dates. Joe probably wouldn't have a clue. Let's be honest. But then when it came to our anniversary day, we've been together a long time.
I always remember the anniversary.
And I always remember. So our anniversary is in October.
What day?
The 6th.
Oh, she remembers.
And what happens every year, and I don't know why, I remember that we got together in September because we actually kind of like started seeing one another in September, and I always remember that it was that time. So when September comes round, I naturally think about it then, and then by the time October comes, it's
been
gone.
and gone. Well,
it's crazy.
I thought about the anniversary and I thought, oh, she does always forget that, but my main reasoning was that the majority, that's one day of the year, whereas I forget everybody's birthdays. I'm really bad at retaining birthdays. I don't know whether it's ADHD, I don't know what it is, but I'm awful at remembering birthdays. Halloween crept up on me this year. I was like, is it like Halloween tomorrow? Like, I forgot that was coming up. Honestly, I'd probably forget my own birthday. I'd probably forget Christmas if somebody didn't tell me. Like you said, the photo shoots, my forgetting is a lot more regular. Whereas, I mean, like an anniversary, if we made a bigger deal of it, like if I was really into it, or you were really into it, and one of us forgot it, it'd be a bigger deal. But because we don't make a big deal of the anniversary, it's just like, oh, it's our anniversary
today. It's another day. Let's go and do things we do it.
I give you benefit of the doubt for that one, and I was like, I forget a lot more important days overall.
I only went with. I went with my answer because I thought, like, going off like couples things.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, that's a good point.
Then in that situation, but we both understood.
My logic was as well, though, like you said, if you forget the anniversary, I'm not going to get too upset with you. But there are people's birthdays that I could forget that would get upset with me. So there's more chance of people getting upset with me or you for forgetting something rather than us two. So maybe it's a bit of both, but like you said, I think definitely I'm probably the worst for that. The next question: most likely to get cold feet on their wedding day.
I don't like that question.
No, that's a rubbish one.
I don't like that one.
That's a really rubbish one. Really.
I mean, we know one another enough that wouldn't happen. The wedding just wouldn't happen. Or like
the wedding would
never do that.
The wedding would be in a hot place, so nobody would get cold feet. The guests watching on Zoom. That's it. Everybody back in England watching on Zoom, they would be the ones with the cold feet. Sorry guys if you're watching. Right, next question. That's a rubbish one. I don't even think we do that one. Next question.
Never want to have a baby. Okay, we know this one. 3, 2.
Wait.
Ready?
Yeah, I think. Right. Yeah, go on then. So 3, 2, 1. Ish. And we've had this conversation before, haven't we? We're both kind of not here or there. We're both on the same page with it, not really too fussed. And I think as I'm getting older, I'm definitely getting less and less not like, oh no, definitely not. Yeah, when we first met, you were like definitely never to have a kid, like I said. But it's not like I always said this was my mindset. I was like, I'd never say never, but I'd never say like, and I didn't understand people who were like, I definitely want a kid. Like, because I never felt that way, and if that's how you feel, by all means, but it was never in my head to be like, I definitely want a kid. But then when I met you and you were like, I definitely don't want a kid, and I was like, well, I'm just like kind of towing the line. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'd be good to have a kid. Sometimes I'm like, that's a lot of work. And I'm also like, I know I'm a 6'1" kid, if anybody watches the video, so, you know, in all honesty, you end up with like a lot more work.
Well, we had the conversation as well to say, like, let's be honest, like a lot of the time it's a lot easier for a guy. The has to do a lot of the carrying.
Definitely.
So it's definitely a bigger decision for a woman. So I think for that reason, because one of us isn't here or there, it would just be me for that reason.
I think it would be, like you said, if we were ever to decide to have a kid or not, I think 100% it would be more your decision, like you said, like whether you were comfortable with it or not. And like you said, I'm easygoing, like I'm not too against it, I'm not too for it and stuff, but like you said, we'd
so easy going.
I was like, whatever. Yeah, let's have a kid. I mean, to be honest, Picco makes me want to have a castration. So I mean, do you castrate yourself? Is that things that guys do? What is it? Is it castration? What do they do when guys?
You only know the dog term.
Is it the what's the term for when a guy?
What do they do? They have something. They have a procedure.
Yeah, I don't know whether it is a castration. That doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't. I think we're kind of stuck in like the dog terms. Anyway, moving on
from male castration. Next question. Spend the most money on their partner.
Okay. We know this one.
Easy one. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nobody.
Sorry, I looked round.
That's only because you don't go out buying. I also buy the expensive stuff. Like if you want new trainers, I'll buy the trainers. You don't go and buy trainers.
I don't know why. I just don't. I never trust my decision. I probably trust your decision in like tasting stuff a little bit better than mine.
Yeah.
And I'm also like, I'm not like a scrimper, but like I just don't spend online like a lot. I don't know what it is. I never really go and buy. Like if
also, you buy more meaningful things that might be like silly and little and not expensive.
It's because I'm a great guy.
And I don't go out there buying you expensive stuff.
No, you buy me horrible cheap stuff.
Honestly, this guy.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. I think you spend a lot more overall for the pair of us, like you said.
Yeah. Most likely to be late on their wedding day. Oh my gosh.
Right.
That is funny. What a question. Okay. I think I know. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. We're both bad and labelled for being late, but I do think that's you, not me.
Yeah. I think
being honest.
I think the only time
being brutally honest.
Yeah.
I used to be on time every time.
What, when you were 17?
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to be on time for things.
What, playing out? You had a time for playing out? Like, what were you doing? What were you doing before 17 that you had to be on time?
I was working.
What meetings? What kind of like business calls and...
I was photographing weddings.
Yeah, you were.
I had things to do.
Yeah, you were actually. She was photographing weddings.
I could be late then, could I?
Oh no. What's coded? The 14-year-old photographer. No, yeah, you are actually right. No, to be honest,
would be you.
I am very late and I just
would just get caught up.
I get distracted.
You wouldn't know.
I get really distracted really easily. People have probably seen this in videos. I get really distracted, but I think it's just like with 10,000 thoughts. Yeah. I start a task and then don't finish it and then move on to the next thing. So 100%, I'm not going to lie. I was hand up right. Yeah, I'm definitely the worst for being on time. And I also affect Cody, so apologies.
You've got a lot of lovely things about you, so don't worry about it. It's fine.
That sounded catty. So the next question coming up is, most likely to get jealous over something silly.
Get jealous in what way, though?
You're getting jealous already. Just answer the question.
That's really hard.
Embarrassment. You ready?
Yeah, I think.
3, 2, 1.
I just put the blame on myself. I didn't have a clue with that one.
I wanted to say you, but I didn't want you getting jealous.
You've never really got jealous, and I don't think I have. Really.
I just put me up for comedic effects. I thought you might, and it'd be funny. But
yeah.
No, yeah. To be honest,
probably more me. I'm female, so females are always going to be a little bit more like that. I think.
Maybe. I don't think we can use this one. People will think it's real. Most likely to forget their first kiss. Do you remember your first kiss? Oh wait, is this first?
Oh, kiss? Like first kiss like a kid? Oh no, I don't have a clue.
Oh.
Being honest.
I'm gonna have to go through the database. Thousands.
I genuinely don't have a clue. I don't remember what I did last week. So.
Yeah, I remember them all. Oh, thousands. I don't actually know. First kiss for us, yeah, was our first kiss.
I remember that.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Well, I remember that actually.
Genuine like question. That we forgot to even do the hands up for this one, but I actually couldn't decipher which
Who would forget it?
Well, you saying you remember and I don't, so.
I think I remember.
I don't.
At my house?
Maybe it was, I don't know.
At that party?
It was all blur.
He was very drunk.
Yeah. Right.
Hello.
Oh. Yeah, no, I think I was.
I forget everything, but yeah, so if you're going to say that, then me, to the question.
Yeah. Next question. Most likely to forget where they park the car. You ready? And 3, 2, 1. Of course it is. Absolutely every single time, without fail, when we go to like a multi-story big car park, you forget it. Yeah. No, like you said.
No.
Each person has the strong qualities. I'm usually quite good with navigation and direction. You sometimes just
don't know where I've passed.
I don't know where it is.
Don't know where I am.
You just kind of throw it and go.
Yeah,
You're
honestly. Just. And it doesn't have to be a multi-story.
No, it doesn't. No? It can be a one car just parked outside the house.
Yeah.
And you just walk past it.
Yeah. It's a shame.
It's a real shame. It's a problem.
I'm okay though.
Where's the car now?
I don't
know. Next question, the penultimate question. Who is most likely to stay in bed all day? I think this is a guaranteed one. Eyes closed. And are you ready? 3, 2, 1. I opened my eyes on that, but I'd already put my hand up.
Yeah.
Of course I think.
But you don't think you would stay in bed all day? That's difficult, because if one of us is feeling unwell...
You don't, you can't physically, sit still. Not sit still, agitated, but, you can't, you've got to get up and go,
Yeah, true.
You'll get up and go. The only thing would be with me is sometimes I'm up till late, either editing. So during the daytime, especially back in, uni days and stuff, there'd be days where I was getting up, mega late because I've been up super late. So if you're imagining, stay in bed all day, I was imagining it daytime more than nighttime.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking during daylight hours, the one who would most likely be in bed for the longest would be me.
Yeah.
Over you. You're up and out, going, you were out and about doing stuff, and I was
yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So I think that's fair. This is going to be our final question that comes through now. So let's wrap up on the video and see what the last question is. Most likely to cry because of a sad movie.
3,
2, 1. Mine's not just a hand up, mine is an all the way out. Of course it's me.
Yeah.
I'm a big winner. I cry when I sometimes watch a sad advert.
Really?
I cry when I sometimes...
They are really sad.
Music videos.
See the animal ones. They're
those
cry,
ones.
But
yeah, the RSPCA or animals injured. That upsets me. But like you said, a music video can make me cry.
Yeah.
Like Fergie, Big Girls. Big Girls.
Oh yeah, you've cried at that.
I used to cry at that when I was a kid.
Yeah. It's coming now. Oh, quick, move on.
So before I break down and start crying, as we just mentioned, I think this has been a bit of a different video. I've enjoyed it. Something a bit different. Something a bit unusual. Yeah. If you want to maybe see us do a few more kind of videos like this, maybe a few games to kind of sat down playing rather than the constant vlogs, let us know. But we just thought we'd try something a bit different, have a chilled Sunday, try something a bit unusual to the regular content. Let us know what you thought in the comment section below. I hope you have enjoyed it. I don't know how it's going to come out in the edit, but I'm going to have fun editing it. We shall see. All things are fun. And for now, we shall see you in the next one. But in the meantime, hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, all that goodness for more content. And we shall see you in the next one. You're across the table, so I don't know how I'm going to get this one.